love how the staff mounts to my back.
The Keeper shares blood with those who came before and is connected to the Elysium.
It's pretty cool looking visually, I will give it that.
Also be offered, and the Great Seal will open for us.
If you say so.
Welcome, Keeper. You've entered the great throne room of Atlantis. What lies in this room are remnants of Isutech I've adapted in order for you to begin your journey. I'm sure you have questions.
Nope. Just kidding. Yeah,
This
what is this place?
Did Pythagoras know it existed?
No, I wouldn't show it to him. This room was built by the Isu to house something else. These thrones were once just thrones. Now they contain my simulations. Don't
What?
worry. I'll show
They're all like different levels? Why was I allowed
Maybe
in?
this room was meant for the heir of memories. But I got in so easily.
you. Paid for it in blood. Blood that looks quite like ours when you look closely enough.
Mater always told me there was power in our blood. I guess she was right.
What? And how did you know that you needed to use the blood? And if Pythagoras had done that, would he have been able to get in?
There is more
Didn't
I
pay
have
in
to
that
do.
much blood.
Always, Keeper. When the staff belonged to Pythagoras, he used it selfishly for knowledge. He was weak where you aren't. You will endure lifetimes until the heir of memories takes this burden. The only way to carry the staff's weight is to find the strength to wield it. You'll find that strength in Elysium. The underworld awaits, Keeper.
The... What? I'm alive. If I'm alive, how can I come back from the underworld?
These portals are simulations. They were made by me for you. In Elysium, you'll find power sources known as Keeper's Insights. This will affect both the Keeper and the heir of memories. Moving forward in the underworld will be essential to finding all the sources of power.
So I have to clear all the levels.
You pledged
Of all these
yourself to
thrones.
me in our common cause, Keeper. Never forget that I'm on your side.
I don't even know
won't
you.
let the ones that came before control your fate. Find the strength within you and show the staff your worth. Approach the first portal when you're ready.
Now you're thinking with portals. Racket, please. Okay. But yeah, do you have a backup person in case you decide to one day dip out? Not as far as I'm aware, no. I don't believe so. Whoa, water, physics and stuff. Animus started as dentist chair, now it's VR glasses. How she didn't throw up due to motion sickness. I guess you don't move around in the Animus like in the movie that nobody remembers. And hello, Gear Koviak. How's it going? Today we're playing The Fate of Atlantis in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey since January 1st of this year. This game, like, never ends. But I'm finally to the last DLC now. So the last adventure is being started this stream, where I guess we're delving into stuff related to Atlantis?
No going back.
What's
now.
going on? So now I go through these portals that are going to lead to these different levels I have to clear to beat the DLC. I'm probably not going to do it all in one session. This is probably going to take a few streams. But the final adventure of Assassin's Creed Odyssey is underway. So there'll be like 5 finales throughout this series. Because there's 3 different main plot lines in the main game. So in the main game, I had 3 finales. I had a finale for the first DLC, and then there will be a finale for this DLC. So my Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough will say finale on 5 different videos. Oh, doggo!
Gah.
We do get to delve into some other worlds like we did in Assassin's Creed Origins. Ooh, this big reveal. I don't know who that is.
You don't belong here.
Oh, good. Is there a cliff I can kick them off? Why does my spear suck again? Adrenaline effects. Every Isu soldier Wait, enemy Isu soldiers perform special attacks that can freeze or drain the adrenaline that you've accumulated. What? Excuse me? Why is there no one close enough to chain? That sucks. Here, let's do this. But yeah, and I have over 200 in this game. Fragapalooza saw the big... Oh, killed the attackers. The Fragapalooza content was 201 to 217, and it was DLC 1 start to finish. So the beginning of this stream was part 218. And now, I'm an hour 40 minutes in, so this will be probably like, I don't know, 221 or something like that by now? I don't know. Something like that-ish. 221, 222. Probably 221, if I had to guess. I don't know. I'll find out when I cut it up later. The longest single playthrough I've ever done of a game on this channel is Persona 5 at 265 parts. There's definitely a pretty good chance this is gonna beat that and take the new record on the channel. We'll see. But get some adrenaline off of you. Like, it's definitely giving Persona 5 a bit of a run for its money here. Like, it's gonna be close. Whoa. Yep, that's what that's supposed to look like. No doubt there. But yeah, I've been playing this game for quite some time. All a year long this year, I've been playing this game. But yeah, Persona 5 is super long. Yeah, we're already over 200 for AC Odyssey. I started the DLC with part 201. Well, apart from free DLC. You could say that I started the DLC before that point. Okay, should I just, like... Get out of here. That's... Oh, Ubisoft present. Only took an hour 40 minutes of streaming. Minus 5 minutes for the intro screen, I guess. So an hour and a half-ish of streaming. The Fate of Atlantis, Episode 1. Fields of Elysium. So yeah, 3 episodes just like Legacy of the First Blade was, but a bit longer than Legacy of the First Blade. Are those places where I can put mining probes like in Xenoblade Chronicles X? This is the first thing I think of when I look at that. Or like I put down some markers in a Zelda game. Did my staff just shift a little bit?
Let alone best them in battle.
Tell me your name, or you're next.
You're tall.
I'm Hermes. As you're holding my proudest creation, that means you're a descendant of Pythagoras. I know just why you're here. You need to harness its power. Now, your name.
The staff calls me Keeper, but you can call me Cassandra. What is this place?
Keeper, a great name with a great journey ahead of you. This is the paradise of Elysium.
Hey, I beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Persephone herself.
And the stairs are glitching out.
Elysium was a gift from her husband.
Why does he speak like a pirate?
This beautiful realm she crafted in her image is the only joy she gets from the underworld. She's his prisoner. But she's come into her role as queen with much aplomb.
Elysium. Resting place of heroes. When I was a girl, I'd dream of seeing it with my own eyes. Then why would Persephone attack me?
Most rulers don't take the sudden invasion of a lone outsider lightly. Speaking of which, the appearance of a living human is quite unexpected.
I'm supposed to go through trials and eventually leave this place. There was a great seal, and the staff talks... It's all very complicated.
Allow me to explain.
Does the staff tell you to do
Staff
anything
is a gift,
illegal?
not a toy. It can be a key, a weapon, and a way to attain power until the very end of time. Here, you'll find a means to control it before it controls you. After that, there is a gate that leads out of Elysium. But the only way to it is through Persephone.
Those two sentences were definitely
never
recorded
allowed
separately.
it.
I need to get to that gate.
Try talking to her. Who knows? Maybe she'll convince you to stay. Or you could find Nekati, Persephone's top advisor and closest friend. Or you could prove yourself.
Prove myself how?
Persephone sent guards because she's concerned. There are reports of lawlessness in Defcalion's heritage south of here. Why am I telling you all this? You said it yourself. It's very complicated. Elysium may look like paradise, but we all have our secrets.
Are you secretly a pirate? Where is Persephone?
I go straight to Persephone.
Not so fast. Give her some time to cool down. When you introduce yourself, you'll find her in her majestic acropolis, perched high above the asphodel fields.
What do you know about
I could
Hecate?
talk to Hecate.
You could, though she prefers to keep to herself. The dwellers of Pherea's retreat,
I'm gonna be honest,
which
I
is to
really
the
don't know
east,
what I'm doing.
might know of her whereabouts. I'd ask them.
What is going on in the Ukalion's
Maybe I
heritage?
should investigate the Kalion's heritage.
Kalion's.
Persephone responds best to action. We need to smother them immediately if there's a whiff of trouble against her.
What do you do
Tell me
here?
about yourself.
Me? Well, I've never had anyone ask about me before. I work west of here. It's a modest workshop. But all great things appear modest at first, don't they?
Tell me about my
What can you
staff.
tell me about my staff? I need to learn how to use it.
Find my energy
Whoa.
sources, the
Please buy me a
perceptions of
drink
Hermes,
first.
across Elysium to imbue both you and the staff with power.
Is that those
Only
blue beams?
then are you ready to move onward? You can't wield the staff without them. Are you certain there's nothing else you'd like to know?
I guess that's all the information.
When you've sorted your affairs with Persephone, come see me in Minos' faith. I look forward to hearing about your progress.
I will.
I almost forgot. I've invented just the thing for you flightless humans in Elysium.
What?
The wings of Hermes. Go, enjoy them.
You didn't give me anything. Switching realms. The realm portal allows you to fast travel from one realm to another. You can also access it by pressing square in the map menu. Okay. Oh, is that all it is? Is just like the shoes let me use the portal? Or use the wings of Hermes teleporter over there. For what? What am I doing? Realm portal. So this is that realm? I may as well grab a viewpoint first. And yeah, most of the cutscenes in this game are just done by like basic animation presets, where the characters are just given their lines and kind of automatically animate them out. There are some handcrafted animation cutscenes that are like the really high quality ones during like fight cutscenes and stuff, but most of them are just like the basic animation presets of back and forth characters talking to each other, and they're pretty standard, mediocre kind of stuff where it's like, they get the job done, but it's not really anything special. How the heck do I climb up this, huh? Oh, I guess here I am. I don't know what I'm grabbing, but okay. Yeah, what are my thoughts on the game so far? It's fun, but way too long. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like, if you're asking about Odyssey in general and not the DLC. It's fun, but way too long. The fact that I've been playing this since January 1st of this year, like, I know that it's been very on and off this year, but still. The fact that we're at probably over 220 parts right now, this is really beautiful, though. The fact that we've got to be above 220 parts by now means that across this year, what with me uploading parts on a daily schedule whenever I have new parts that are ready to be uploaded, like a new batch, there'll be more days this entire year where a part of Assassin's Creed Odyssey gets uploaded to my channel than isn't. So like more days than not, new Assassin's Creed content goes up to my channel from this game alone across the span of the entire year, which is a ridiculous thought. Like, what? So, yeah, it's more uncommon to find no Assassin's Creed on the channel days than Assassin's Creed on the channel days, over on YouTube in terms of uploads at least, which is ridiculous. I mean, I do appreciate there being a lot of content in a game, but the fact that there's also so much that I need to do to complete, like, the different main stories, like, at least in the main game. The first DLC didn't take too long, and this DLC sounds like it's a pretty reasonable length as well, but still not anything short by any means. But yeah. No, I've been going through the Assassin's Creed series on this channel in order. Most games I play on this channel, I try to do in order. Like, there are some exceptions to that, but usually I try to play things in order. So I started the Assassin's Creed series in 2020, I think it was? Something like that. Either 2019 or 2020, I don't know, everything's blurring together. Where I started with Assassin's Creed 1. And at the time, I was taking a course on the use of history in video games, and we needed to write an essay on, like, some game that is a historical video game that uses history in some way, and write an essay on the way that it abstracts history. And the professor was recommending, like, it should be something that ideally, it should be something you're familiar with, but maybe not something that you're in love with / have played before, so that you don't spend the entire essay just rambling about why you love it. What? Maybe I'll go this way. And I was like, hey, I have fun with the Assassin's Creed series. I haven't played a new game in a long time, but the ones that I have played, I really liked, so I'll start my going through them in order. So, yeah, they come out every year or two, so I've been trying to get through more than one each year. This year's been kind of an exception. But with that semester coming up, I started Assassin's Creed 1 January 1st of that year. I think it was 2020. And I got through that, like, really fast. It was like a 25-part series. And I wanted to go through all the games, so I played through that Nintendo DS crappy Altair's Chronicles game. It's like one of the worst video games I've ever played. Then I played through Assassin's Creed Bloodlines on the PlayStation Portable, which wasn't that bad, but I don't really remember anything about it. I didn't think it was very memorable. And then I played through Assassin's Creed 2, and I took my time with it since I was writing an essay on it. So I got all the way through Assassin's Creed 2, like from 1 to 2 in that one semester. So I made a decent bit of progress. And then later that summer I played Brotherhood, and then I played Revelations, I think that autumn of that first year. So I got through several games in that first year. And then no, I got through 3 that year too, I think. Because since I started Assassin's Creed 1 on January 1st of that year, ever since then, it's been tradition to start the next Assassin's Creed playthrough on January 1st of every new year. So this started January 1st of this year. I think I actually got all the way done through to Assassin's Creed 3 in that first year. I think. What happened. And then the following year, I started with Assassin's Creed 2. January 1st of, I think it was 2021, I started with Assassin's Creed 4. And I did that in like a full cosplay. It's my favorite game in the series. I have a cosplay of the character from that game in my closet. So I did like the full series in cosplay, and it was a lot of fun. And that one took me a little while. It was an 80-part series, I believe. And then that summer, I did Rogue. I didn't have as much time, so I was only able to get through 2 games that year. But I got through those 2. I was like, oh, maybe next year I'll get through more. And then the 1st of January, the following year, 2022, I started Assassin's Creed Unity, the next game. And I got through that. I got through the Chronicles games. Did I get through Syndicate that year as well? I think I did get through Syndicate that year. So I got through Unity, the trilogy of spin-off titles, and Syndicate. So I got through a few Assassin's Creed games that year. I was making some pretty decent progress. And then last year, I started Assassin's Creed Origins, the game before this. So yeah, that was January 1st, 2023. So my timeline is correct in my head. I got through that. And that game ended up taking me a decent while. That was the first Assassin's Creed series on this channel to go over 100 parts. So that one was significantly longer. I was like, oh, well, I would have played Odyssey yet this year, but I didn't have enough time. I had too much other game stuff and things going on. So I guess I'll just start Odyssey January 1st of 2024. But maybe I'll get through both Odyssey and Valhalla in 2024. Look how pretty this is. So then I started this game January 1st of this year. And oh my god, it has now become one of the longest series I've ever done on this channel. This game just never ends. And I'm still playing new content like this, where it's like, holy crap, look at this landscape. I haven't seen anything like this before in the game. Though this is DLC. Yeah, let's not have it be 300 parts. No, it's gonna be that Origins was the first 100 plus part 1, Odyssey is gonna be the first 200 plus part 1, and then Valhalla is gonna be the first 300 plus part 1. Just you watch. So, yeah, this game is really, really long, is the case. But yeah, I only ever played AC1 and Revelations on the PS3 up until a certain point, and you liked it, but in both these games you played it at like max 3 or 4 hours of it. You think you got to the end of the castle memory in AC1, but don't remember anything in ACR. ACR had like some really cool music and some aspects that I liked about it, but I find generally to be a pretty forgettable game in the series, I'm gonna be honest. This is Assassin's Creed Unity, made in Unity, that's why it's named that. It's named that because it takes place in the French Revolution. And so the French people need, now I'm pressing the wrong button to boost. And so the French people need to be united, I guess. And I mean, the actual characters in that story, the main character Arno and his allies, are anything but united. So I guess there's a bit of a tragic irony in the name. And Unity, in terms of story, might be my second favorite one, and favorite one is probably Black Flag. Probably AC4. I don't know. But after this, there's Valhalla. there's Mirage, and then there's Shadows that's coming out later this year. So I'm not going to be able to play the new Assassin's Creed for a little while because I still have like a few games to catch up on. Oh, so these are teleporty things? Teleport? Okay.
Look, that was fast.
Okay, use the Wing of Hermes to teleport. Use the Wing of Hermes teleport platforms to travel quickly to their paired locations. Okay, I guess I'm doing this quest now. But yeah, I didn't know Assassin's Creed games took place in anything but before like the 17th or 16th century. Yeah, things have been like all over the place. What is the name of the age that started in 1942? Not 1942, 1492? The age? I'm not entirely certain. The Renaissance? Maybe? Something like that. If that's what you're referring to there. I know it was around that time for the Renaissance. I don't know if that's the year that started in. But something like that. Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh, this looks like a really great cliff to kick people off of.
As happy as that would make me,
Why is this guy bugging out?
How long until you realize you're just one of her?
So yeah, these have been like all over the place in terms of time periods. The next game is all about Vikings.
Oh, I forgot. She did that ages ago.
Didn't think the dead could feel pain.
I'm one of the few miserable fools around here who's actually alive.
The living don't belong here.
How can you stand it? The dead really don't want us here.
I can't stand it. I'm doing everything I can to escape Elysium, but Persephone's little spies are everywhere. Hades taught her well.
So you're the troublemaker I've been hearing so much about.
Adonis, at your service. With an army at Persephone's disposal and most of Elysium under her control, my troublemaking days are coming to an end.
What if I helped you?
And why would someone with their whole life ahead of them want to do that?
I have a job to do in Elysium.
I need to find Hades' realm. If overthrowing Persephone is the key to escaping Elysium, then I'm in.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Did you hear that, my love? She wants to enter Hades' realm.
I'm going to find it with or without your help. We might as well work together.
Tell you what, southwest from here is the fortress of the Three Sisters, one of Persephone's strongholds. If you kill her overseer, destroy her torches of Hypnos...
Can you kill someone that's already dead?
Persephone's resources, all while avoiding the attention of her Colossi, then maybe I'll trust you.
Who are the overseers?
Persephone's most trusted and deadly servants. They are the eyes and ears of Elysium. Killing them will leave the queen blind and deaf.
What is a torch of Hypnos?
Torches of Hypnos?
Constructed by
Yeah, I guess whatever needs to happen here can happen here if this is all just like a level crafted by what's-her-face and isn't real per se. That's what's going on here. What are the Colossi?
I don't like the sound of Colossi.
The Colossi are best left asleep. They protect the overseers. Bloodshed wakes them, and they do not like being woken.
I have everything I need.
You're the troublemaker. Why do I feel like I'll be causing all the trouble?
What can I say? I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Luckily for you, I'm both.
Alright, region control. To weaken Persephone's hold on Elysium, lower her control over each region. Kill or liberate Isu soldiers. Destroy marble maiden tributes, torches of Hypnos, and provisions. Steal resources from Elysian riches chests. Defeat the overseers. Okay. Be done by completing all location objectives. And wants me to go over there. But yeah, and yeah, there's definitely a lot of content in Pokemon Crystal. A lot of stuff that you can do, and it feels like it fits into its role as a sequel, like, really well. But yeah, in English you call it the early modern period. Yeah, there's definitely a few games that do take place within that kind of period. where it's the early modern or whatever then. Let's teleport me over there. How do I know which teleporter is what? What leads to what? I assume this will just teleport me up there, so it's just ones that are right next to each other on the ground and like way up above, probably. But yeah, anyway. So apparently Origins, this one, and the next one, Valhalla, are like the 3 RPG ones. They're like the RPG trilogy of leveling up and skill trees and all that stuff. And being super insanely long games, apparently. I heard that Mirage, the game after Valhalla, is apparently supposed to be like a bit of a return to form Assassin's Creed game, where it's more in the style of the classic ones. So it's like, okay, so that game's probably not going to take me as long when I eventually play it. Maybe it'll be like some of my earlier Assassin's Creed playthroughs where I'll clear them in anywhere from like 25 to 50 or 60 parts and not be that bad. Maybe, I don't know. That'd be nice. I don't know what Shadows is going to be. I honestly haven't really followed all that much news about it apart from hearing about people finding it super controversial.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Torch to Hypnos can be destroyed with a well-placed arrow. The Overseer will be protected by a powerful Colossi. Colossi can be activated by starting conflicts nearby or... well, whatever. But yeah, let's see here. It's kind of sad that Gen 3 never picked up on stuff like why Giovanni never responded and how moving onwards each game was really closely intacted. Like, you just mean, like, each one is, like, a very self-contained experience. By that, right? And tell me there's a character you'd like to see more of? Better luck next time. Oh, you like the seasonal thing? Nope. Hope these 2 games suffice since you'll never see it again. I mean, that's kind of how it goes with Assassin's Creed stuff a lot of the time. Like, the only stuff that's going to carry over is the modern-day plot that nobody cares about. The only assassin that really got multiple games was Ezio. I guess you could count Altair with some of the spin-offs, but in terms of, like, actual proper mainline games, it was just Ezio that got several. Otherwise, everyone just gets 1 game, and that be it. Like, at least you can then enjoy, like, their story start to finish, if their story's actually good, which isn't always the case. The heck is that? That's a Torch of Hypnos? Apparently, according to the little legend there. This is a big fortress. I should have quick saved before coming in here. Now I'm in the restricted area, and now it's like, uh-oh. So, can I kill the leader that's over there? Cripple Persephone's control in the Fortress of the 3 Sisters. Okay, I will. Oh, there's a person. Let me just make sure I have everyone marked, and then... is that? Then maybe I can get to a, place where I can quick save? That'd be cool. Wonder what the heck that is. Okay. Don't know if there's anyone I've missed. Oh, there was someone I missed. Just take time to make sure I'm marking everyone here. Better safe than sorry and all that. Okay. So, like... what? Oh, that's the Colossi. But apparently they react to bloodshed? So, like, if I just don't kill anyone, I can just go up to them, right? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, interesting. Here, let me just dip out so I can quick save really quickly. But yeah, very hard to sustain a long-running series while keeping a coherent continuity. Official Zelda timeline looks increasingly dubious with each additional game. Yeah, you're not wrong. Definitely will be really difficult to add more and more while keeping the previous stuff, but at the same time, Mega Evolution would suffice for multiple generations. Seasons too, since there's so much potential in those ideas. And we'll see what they end up doing with Mega Evolution with Legends CA next year. We shall see here. Alright, now everyone, yeah, should stay marked there. Yeah, so these guys come alive. I wonder if I can kick them. So do they react to, like, any bloodshed or just open conflict bloodshed? Will they react to stealth bloodshed? I'm strong enough to assassinate these guys, right? Probably. Yeah, they're just like normal guys. -3 to Persephone's control. You guys aren't waking up, right? Oh, there's a guy right here that I can check. Can I mark you? Guess I can't really mark you unless you actually wake up. Can I phone a friend in here? Amazing, I can. Just making sure.
Pretty sure I heard something.
Pretty sure I heard something. Oh, I don't one-shot you. Oh, yeah, open conflict. Dang it. So those guys I can't one-shot, and if there's open conflict, then the statues wake up and kill me. Okay, it's a good thing I quick saved.